All we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. That's a line from one of my favorite poems by Edgar Allan Poe titled A Dream Within a Dream. In this video, I'd like to show you how important dreams actually are, how they can reflect important aspects of ourselves, and how they can give us insights into the true nature of reality. Time to wake up. It's no question that dreams have been a topic of fascination and bewilderment throughout all of recorded human history. Ever since the dawn of conscious thought, humankind has made attempts to better understand the functions and processes of our minds, with dreams being one of the most complex and difficult to explain. The fact that we dream is actually quite interesting and bizarre if you think about it. When we lay our heads down on our pillows and fall asleep at night, entire worlds are created for us to explore and experience. These mind space creations are often strange, entertaining, insightful, and sometimes even frightening. When you go to sleep and dream, that dream world is created out of your mind. But remember, that's what you are. You are an eternal mind. Because dreams are so personal, we often ascribe our goals, successes, fears, and failures to them. How many times have you said in your life, "That would be my dream come true," or "Oh no, this is such a nightmare"? Really, a nightmare is just a dream with content that's frightening or uncomfortable to your ego self, which might be an indication that it's something to think about or take a closer look at. While most of our dream content comes from the subconscious, some of the more uncomfortable, mystical, or intimate content can rise up from deep within the unconscious. The Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung said, "The dream is the small hidden door in the deepest and most intimate sanctum of the soul." The unconscious holds a huge amount of information that's been repressed from our consciousness, and that information sometimes comes to the surface in dreams. For more specific information, check out our video on the unconscious. The link is in the description below. There are actually a few different levels of dreaming. The first one contains material from consciousness, schemas, and the unconscious. You won't really remember too much from this level because the experiences here are fleeting and mostly superficial. They aren't really that symbolic and will reflect your life in the waking world. Some examples would be an appointment you had recently, an argument with your significant other, or a current work project. Just because this level isn't deeply symbolic doesn't mean you can't take anything away from it. The things we're shown may indicate that we really need to pay more attention to what's going on in our day-to-day life. The next level is the deep personal unconscious, which presents information that is personal to you that you've repressed or aren't consciously aware of. This means that the experiences we have here will be less representative of our daily lives and highly symbolic or archetypal. For example, dreams about your mother or father might actually be a representation of your own parental, protective, or nurturing side. Many of the things that appear are aspects of your own psyche, and you'll need to do deep introspection and reflection in order to properly analyze and understand what some of these things mean. Many of the dreams that you'll experience at this level will present aspects of your psyche that have been fractured or need to be properly acknowledged and integrated in order for you to become more unified as a mind. The third level of dreaming is the human collective unconscious. Jung said, "The collective unconscious appears to consist of mythological motifs or primordial images." But what exactly does that mean? Dreams at this level are similar to the second dream level in that they're symbolic, highly archetypal, and will be moving you towards becoming more whole. The major difference between the two levels is that in the third level, there will be less representations of your personal psyche, and the patterns and symbols you may experience are represented by imagery and characters that have existed throughout thousands of years of human consciousness. You can find these images and symbols represented in all different kinds of art, belief systems, and children's stories. Take a look at any tarot deck and you'll find many examples of these archetypes like the magician, the lovers, and the devil. The characters and images that you'll encounter at this dream level might be strange and unfamiliar to you, but they can hold powerful insight. Maybe you'll come across some great beast that needs to be slain in order to save someone, only to realize that that beast might have been some aspect of yourself holding you back from reaching your goals. It's really important to reflect on these dreams, analyze the imagery, and think about how you may be experiencing something you need to understand in order to self-actualize and become more whole. Lastly, the fourth level of dreaming is the universal collective unconscious. When and if we manage to get to this level, we'll experience imagery, patterns, and archetypes that are no longer representative of our own personal experiences or even those of humanity. In fact, this level can be so incredibly strange that it's almost indescribable. Not many people manage to get to this level, and for those who do reach it, it can almost seem not dreamlike at all. The experiences here can feel like a psychedelic experience, or maybe even as though you're having a profound interaction with a higher intelligence. The patterns and visuals you might have change in unfamiliar ways and appear as mathematical frequencies, patterns, and shapes. It may be very difficult to discern what's happening at this dream level or how it relates to you because you'll be experiencing things that seem very other to you. When you awake from having a dream at this level, you may even still briefly experience amazing visuals when you close your eyes because of how vivid and rich the dream was. As I mentioned earlier, your dreams are not that rich or vivid when you first go to sleep, and that goes along with the first level of dreaming, or consciousness, schemas, and the unconscious. Again, this level has a fleeting and superficial nature, so dreams and dream content may pass by quickly and not be as memorable. At a certain point, when a dreamer has become conscious enough to gain awareness within their dreams, they will be able to lucid dream. But what does that mean? A lucid dream is an experience in which the dreamer is aware that they're dreaming while they're asleep. This awareness can make the dream feel extremely vivid and real as the waking world. Lucid dreaming most usually happens during the REM sleep phase around 4 to 5 hours after sleep. The REM sleep phase typically occurs within the second and third dream levels. Lucid dreaming can be an important tool for consciousness in order to evolve, grow, and increase our power. Through lucid dreaming, we can explore our own minds, understand existence better, and integrate important aspects of our own unconscious into consciousness. If you were able to become fully lucid and 100% conscious while you were in one of your dreams, you would be able to control every aspect of your dream because the dream environment is your own personal waveforms and frequency content. What would you do? Would you try to fly? Create landscapes and cities? Perfect your own dream world? The possibilities are endless, and it's entirely up to you. So what's the point to all this? Why is it important to understand dreams, how they work, and what they mean? Dreams are a strange and mysterious challenge for all of humanity to face head-on and realize that all is not as it seems. Dreams present the notion that this world we inhabit is not actually a physical domain, but a domain of mind, one that can be perfected and shaped by our will, given a certain level of elevated consciousness. Dreams are the key to realizing and unlocking our power and potential. Remember that Edgar Allan Poe quote that I mentioned at the beginning of this video? I've always been fond of that line, "All we see or seem is but a dream within a dream," because it's a reflection of how we, as rational idealists, understand reality. The space-time world that we live in, which we call the Holos, is similar to a dream within a dream, a shared dream to be more specific. Our personal dreams are composed of only our own personal frequencies, but a shared dream is composed of the frequency contents of multiple minds, and we're lucid in that dream. In fact, every other mind in the universe contributes to the shared dream that we all experience. When we go to sleep at night, we inhabit our own personal dream world, and when we wake, we step back into the shared dream that all minds inhabit and exist in together. You can imagine that if all of us as participants of this shared dream had a high level of consciousness, were all in tune and in sync with one another, and had agreement and cooperation, we could build anything that we could imagine. It's only when we align our wills, intentions, goals, and work together that changes can be made. Minds who have a higher will and higher consciousness can exercise greater control over this shared dream. By evolving, growing, raising consciousness, and having a greater understanding of ourselves, reality, and each other, we can create a unified and perfected shared dream. What did you think of this video? If you enjoyed it, you'd make our dreams come true by clicking that like and subscribe button. Show your support and consider leaving a comment below. You can also join our channel for custom perks and emojis and access to monthly supporters-only live streams. As always, thank you for supporting our work, and thanks for watching.